Right, so outside the ground, it's going to be interesting to see what the atmosphere is like, knowing that Mike Ashley hasn't really spent any money. We're expecting Slimani, Dubrovnik to come in as well on loan, waiting for them to be official. But is that a good transfer window? Kennedy and the other two players I've just mentioned? I don't think that's personally good enough. We know that money's there, because why would you bid for Jorgensen when no money's there? But I guess, you know, there's no risk involved with those two players coming in loan, isn't it? And if they do impress, we could make it permanent, couldn't we? Yeah, so that was me on BT Sport. Very disappointing. I'm not very happy with the transfer window from the board, but 3 bodies are better than none. So we're going to be looking back at the goals. This is done by audio because I've got a lot of videos to get out. This is the first one of 3 videos tonight, so let's get on with the goals. So Newcastle took the lead through Jamal Lascelles. Now, as Kennedy, who actually had a fantastic game, goes to take the corner, Jamal Lascelles is ready to set off on a run. Now, Kevin Long, Burnley's, well, standing defender, isn't tracking him. He's fell asleep. So as the corner starts to come in, Lascelles, as I've touched upon, is already running. Kevin Long's already switched off. Lascelles has got that yard in front, and then when it comes to his forehead, it's an absolutely fantastic bullet header into the back of the net. He's sleeping, Kevin Long. Jamal Lascelles gets his 3rd of the season. Newcastle go in front. He's off celebrating 1-0, and you're thinking, brilliant, we're going to go on and win this game. However, we know that Burnley then equalised a bit later on. Again, it's another set piece, and for me, I am going to be picking a Carl Darlow, but looking back at this, there's a slight dig here at Mo Diarmi as well. So as Burnley have the corner, when the corner starts to come in, Sam Vokes, who was brought on by Sean Dyche, is being marked by Mo Diarmi. Now, when it heads towards him, Diarmi is slightly sleeping. Vokes has moved away from him, and Diarmi hasn't tracked him. Now, I know that's been a little bit picky, but as Vokes goes to header it, for me, it goes to Darlow. Darlow pushes it up onto the bar, and then it hits his head and goes into the back of the net. Now, hitting his head and going in is very, very unfortunate, because I think there's not much he can do about it. But I think that the header is fairly tame and almost straight at Carl Darlow. I don't see why he needs to palm it up onto the bar. I think he can do a lot better for me. I think it's a goalkeeping error. Not the one where it hits his head, but the first one, I think that's an error. Some of you are going to disagree on that. Some of you are going to agree on that. I want you to know what your comments are down there below. But Vokes would not have had the header if Mo Diarmi had have tracked him. I know that's being picky, people, but it's a fact. If Mo Diarmi tracks him, Mo Diarmi wins the header. Obviously, we know that Newcastle went on to draw the game. A disappointing night all around with the transfers as well. Let us know what you think in the comments down there below.